Hi guys, it's Alex here, the girl with the woohoo tattoo. Welcome back to my channel. Doing something a little bit different today. Today we're going to talk about your voice and how to look after it for YouTube. I don't know if you guys know this, I have been singing for my whole life. Classical, I did jazz, operatic, and I've also done technical training. I love karaoke, I play ukulele, I play piano, I play guitar. Music is a really big part of my life, and it's very important as a performer to know how to look after your voice. And I'm talking about YouTube because that's what we do on YouTube, is we perform. I'm going to teach you some techniques today that you might benefit in your life. Once you understand how your vocal cords work, you won't get so many sore throats, you won't lose your voice. Trust me, I used to always lose my voice, and once I've learnt this, it's amazing. So first things first, we're going to talk about breathing. So when you breathe, normally, you're only using like 60% of your lung capacity. So you want to be breathing from above your stomach, under your boobs, and your diaphragm. So what I want you to practice is breathing in slowly, count to 5, hold it, count to 3, and then breathe out, count to 5. So you want to think of your stomach, or your lungs, I should say, as I don't know what they're called. I'll put it here, that thing. So what you want to do is when you breathe in, you want to breathe all the way down. So you're opening that chest cavity up. And then when you breathe out, you start from the bottom and you squeeze it out right until you get to the top. Then you breathe back in and you do the same thing. So what that's going to do is it's going to push the air down into your diaphragm so that you can actually control your volume. So this is going to put a lot less pressure on your throat, on your vocal cords, on your larynx, and it's going to create a better sound, and it's also going to give you more air. So the second thing I want to talk about is, once you've got your breathing down pat, remember how they always say, like, you know, when you sing, you should think about it coming from the top of your head. And I know it sounds really weird, but if you imagine your sound coming out the top of your head, you're gonna just feel better, okay? So get the shoulders back, get your breathing happening, and just imagine that everything that you're saying is coming out the top of you, and it will just sound so much better. It will sound confident, you'll sound more chirpy, you'll sound more excitable, and if you really need to, stand up. A lot of radio presenters stand up, they jock, because it makes them sound so much more excited, and they can dance, they can whatever. It is such an important thing to make sure that you sound excited when you do your YouTube videos. Next thing I'm going to talk to you about is warming up. So you want to warm up your voice. It's important to know how your vocal cords work in order to protect them. Remember, your voice is an instrument. You need to tune it. You need to make sure that it's working. Otherwise, you're going to put a lot of stress on it, and it's going to affect everything. First of all, your vocal cords are on the side, and when you talk, they vibrate. You've also got your larynx, which is at the front. So if you put your hand on your throat and swallow, you will feel it move. That's your larynx. When you speak, your larynx is going to come down. When you sing or project your voice, you want your larynx to step completely out of the way. So there is a way you can do this, and it's just called opening your vocal cords. It's really technical, but just think of it as if you're about to laugh, and you can almost feel really tricky, but trust me, it is a great way to make sure that you're producing that perfect sound. Some warm-ups. I like to do sirens, which is basically, I don't know, I always like to draw a circle. So you start here, and then you go up, and then you come back down. For example, or you can even go higher and you can go faster. It depends what you really want, or you can start really low. You know, it just really depends on what part, the top end or the bottom end of your vocal range. I like to really push it out so that I can sort of make sure that I'm getting the top end high and tuned. Another thing that I like to do are tongue twisters, and it's really important to do tongue twisters because of diction and pronunciation and enunciation and all that kind of thing. When you speak vowels, you should remember how your lips look. A, E, I, O, and then we say oo. So you've got a, e, a, o, oo. Always make sure that your tongue sits behind your teeth whenever you say a vowel. So if you say things like, how now, brown cow, it's going to create that real round, nice sound. Round sound. Or, for example, red lorry, yellow lorry, red lorry, yellow lorry. Again, it's going to get your tongue moving. It's going to get your mouth moving. Another really good one I like to do is unique New York. Unique New York. Unique New York. Unique New York. Again, you've got to really shape that mouth, otherwise it's not going to work. If your mouth isn't working, here's something you can do to get your lips moving. Feels weird, I'll give you that. If you can sort of go, you want to do this? I call it bubbles. If you can't do it, push your cheeks in and do that. It's going to loosen up your face. It's going to make your nose itch, but it's going to get the cheek bit moving so that you can actually speak a lot clearer. And last thing I want to speak about is just basically care and like looking after your throat. If you feel a sore throat coming on, it's so important to stay away from lozenges, cough lollies, whatever. They are just full of sugar and they are so bad for you. I just don't. Especially the numbing ones. Oh my God, they're so bad. If you are numbing your throat, you're just going to keep using it. Like, you're just going to keep speaking and you're going to not realize that you're actually doing more damage to your throat, and it's going to keep you using those lozenges, and this is how they make money. Guys, don't use cough lollies. They are so bad for you. Another thing is, if you do get sick and it pushes it down, it can go to your lungs. You can get viral infections and all sorts of things. So please stay away from lozenges. If you need to soothe your throat, here is a tip for you. Get a spoon full of honey and put it on your tongue and lean back. Honey is the best antiseptic for your throat. I cannot swear enough by it. Salt water gargle. Take a swig and just gargle that, swish it around, make sure you're getting all the back bits. Do it for about 15 seconds, 4 or 5 times, and it tastes terrible. Make sure you spit it out, of course, but then make sure you have a drink of water, and it's the best thing afterwards. Another thing that I could seriously swear by is honey tea. Get some hot water. I usually get boiling water. Get 2 spoons of honey, put that in there, and then squirt some lemon juice in there and a bit of sugar if you like it sweet, and just seriously suck on that. It is so much better. And that's basically all I have to say today about looking after your vocal cords. So I really hope you have enjoyed this tutorial. Please don't push yourself. Don't film if you feel like you're not ready for it, and just look after yourselves, guys. Like, just remember that you are so important and your vocal cords are doing so much for you. Make sure you look after them. That's all. That's everything. One day I'll do a singing video for you, but not today. Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. This is Alex, and I'll see you in my next video.